Amitabh Soni to elaborate on Swami Vivekananda's message of universal acceptance. Amitabh Ji is a swayamsevak from India, a committee member of the Indian Jewish Association, and a columnist for an Indian newspaper. He has tirelessly taken up cases of human rights abuses of Hindus in Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Malaysia. In addition to this, he is the director of Friends with Malaysia. Amitabh Ji.
Namaste to dignitaries on the stage, brothers and sisters. It's a great honor to be here and talking about Swami Vivekananda. One of the questions which comes to our minds is that how is that India has existed for about 8 to 10,000 years when other civilizations, the older civilizations, can only be seen in the museums. India has a self-correction mechanism. These corrections come in time and again. There are minor corrections, there are bigger corrections, and there are major corrections. Swami Vivekananda, in India's timeline and history, was a major correction, a major self-correction. You can say it was caused by dharma, you can say it was caused by an avatar, you can call it whatever you like. But the real question is, what did he change? Most of us, be it in India or here, are victims of Nehruvian school of thought, which only professes a certain secularist ideology. If I may be precise, a certain pseudo-secularist ideology, which only chooses certain people from certain dynasties and schools of thought and pushes them across the world. Vivekananda clarified to us who we are, where we are coming from, and where do we stand today. When you know where you're coming from, and when you know where you stand today, it becomes much clearer where you're supposed to go. And that's what he did to us. Not many people know that the revolutionaries, the freedom fighters, they had pictures of him, they had books of Swami Vivekananda, and they were truly inspired by him. We may not know the small names, people who died unknown, unrecognized, but leaders like Maharishi Arvind, Subhash Chandra Bose, Tilak, to some extent Gandhi, Tagore, they were inspired by Swami Vivekananda. Now what did he clarify to us, and what did he tell us about who we are? Have you ever thought, we as Hindus, what do we stand for? What does India stand for? If somebody asked you, what do you stand for as a Hindu? What do you say? Hum log kya bolte hain? Do you believe in Ram, Krishna? Yeah? And do you believe in other gods and goddesses? Do you believe that Muslims have a God or they have Allah, Christians have their God? Do you believe in them? You say yes, we believe in them. Right now, Meera said that it's not just about universal tolerance, but it's about acceptance. We accept people and their beliefs and their ideologies as they are, and not what we want them to be. One of the questions is, if we believe in certain principles, what are those principles? If we have more time, I'll go into those later. But a different question is, what is our take on truth? What does India stand for? If we believe in everything, then what is the truth? It is the quest for truth that India stands for, and that is what Swamiji clarified. It is not the manufactured truth, it is the truth that we strive for, that we need to discover. I was a little surprised when I came to England about 10 years back, and I saw a few religious institutions advertising that we provide free lunch if you come in, and probably convert as well. If you remember, there are several elderly people sitting here. If you remember, the rishis and the sadhus, if a disciple went to them, they would ask them to achieve a certain level, and only then certain level of knowledge would have been provided to them. So you have to reach a certain level to get a certain amount of knowledge. So it's the quest of truth that we stand for. It is truth itself. India is not a factory for truth. We do not manufacture truth, but we are a laboratory. It's a lab where we experiment with truth. And each and every one of us is entitled to our own truth. That's what Swamiji explained to us. With regards to who we are we? The word Hindu itself, we did not invent it, we did not discover it. The Iranians labeled us as people who lived by the river Sindhu because they didn't have a word S in their vocabulary. They gave us the name Hindu. Where does India come from? The word India come from? The Greeks. They called the same Sindhu river Indus, and hence Indians. Why do we not have a name? Why did we not give ourselves a name? Because we do not believe in boundaries. We do not distinguish, we do not discriminate. A river does not give itself a name. We are a flow. We are an impetus that goes back about 10,000 years. We never felt the need. The need was only felt when people felt that I am X and you are Y. And only then we agreed that okay. And even today, fighting the same battle in India. The other point is, where are we headed? What did Swamiji tell us? There's a poster there on the left-hand side which shows Swamiji sitting in Kanyakumari on the Vivekananda Rock. And that's where he saw the past and the present, and more importantly, the future of India. And what do you think? What did he see? He saw a glorious India, a resurgent India, a peaceful India. The only empire that India ever created and is going to create is going to be the empire of the spirit. That's all he saw. Like many other dictators, visionaries from different other civilizations, he did not ask us to conquer nations, to conquer lands and extend India. He did not do that. And not just Vivekananda. There's a confluence, there's a current that has been flowing. That's why I say it's an impetus that's been flowing for thousands of years, which gives the same message, the message of peace, love, and universal acceptance. That's what we are, and that's where we are headed. One of the questions I have been asked time and again is that why is Swami Vivekananda the most celebrated saint in India? Why not Dayananda Saraswati? Why not Maharshi Arvind? So many other saints. Why are we celebrating SV 150 for Swami Vivekananda and not any other saint? It's not to suggest that other saints are less important, but it's just that he was so dynamic. He still is the model of youth in India. He still helps us see things beyond, our capabilities, the boundaries that knowledge itself creates. How many of us know that Guruji, the second Sarsang Chalak of the RSS, was a disciple of Sri Akhandanand, Swami Akhandanand, who was a direct disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhans. Guruji brought Vivekananda into Sangh. And the pracharaks that you see today are versions, different versions of Swami Vivekananda. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, former Prime Minister of India, was a Swayamsevak, a pracharak, and he modeled his vision, and it was in line with Swami Vivekananda's vision. And hopefully, very soon, 2014, we'll see another pracharak as a Prime Minister. I need not name him today. We all know him. So this is what Swami Vivekananda created for us. I'll end my speech with a namaste again. Namaste, which means I bow to the divine that is also within you. And it's regardless of the fact you're a Hindu, you're a Christian or a Muslim. I see the divine within you. Namaste to all of you.